God, we are live from the venue.
Hello.
Proper live TV.
Hi.
Hope you're all doing
like
well.
Children's television presenter.
We are literally Bill and Ben. Who are you? I'm Ben, you're Bill? I don't know. Anyway, we're just going live from the incredible Hethfelton House, where we're going into the afternoon of day 2 of the Human Development Space.
We are! Woo!
How's it been?
Oh my gosh.
How's it been?
It's been amazing. The energy across both days has just been super, hasn't it? And it's been a sort of really high empathy, helping people work stuff through, real sort of plans without being sort of tethered to you must come out with an action plan. But, we checked in this morning and everyone's like, actually on reflection, it's really given me a bit of direction. What else?
Well, the thing is, behind here, just very quickly, behind Joe's head, you can see the schedule for today, which literally got connection. Shelley done an amazing talk for us, the CEO of the Jim Cronin Fund. Then we've got these areas with red, which is basically the co-creative space. We co-created the agenda yesterday. We're running through it again today, fully inclusive. Everyone's got a voice. What came up for me is like the equity of the space. Everybody's so considerate of one another, iterating, coming up with ideas, holding space for each other. Yeah. Like, it's probably the most human space I've probably been part of. Yeah. To be honest.
Well, and actually, that's what people said this morning, didn't they? And there was a bit of emotion around that, actually, saying, "Gosh, like when do you ever show up for 2 days just as you in an environment where the people that you're with give you permission to do that, and literally no judgment, and really explore stuff like properly for yourself, but with that support."
Yeah, and this. Hope you're getting it. This is not woo-woo. This is like practical people working through a whole range of different topics. We just did a session, didn't we, on positive intelligence?
Yeah.
And I had this moment of like, oh my God, activate, innovate, sage powers, explore. Like everything we've modelled over the last day and a half is really that space of openness, connection, exploration, and it's abundant. Like everyone talks about abundant energy, like everything's abundant. We're all one. Like, and that is true. What I've witnessed, though, this last day and a half is just, it blows my mind.
And what I keep coming back to, Gary, is when we all rocked up yesterday at like 9 o'clock, there was no agenda.
There was nothing. Blank. Blank pages.
And that's pretty special, isn't it? To have a full-on, I mean, everyone's knackered because we've done so much work.
It's knackered.
But for it to be that full, but yesterday morning it was an empty cup, if you like, and then we've kind of together.
It's amazing.
That's a bit of a metaphor.
I love it.
There you go.
I tell you what, let's bring some other people in.
Yes,
rather than me and you.
I'm going to go.
Thank you.
Temporarily.
Annie. The Annie Tufnell. Not just any Annie Tufnell, like the Annie Tufnell is
such
here.
a charmer, such a charmer.
So tell our lovely peeps, like what got you here? Why did you come? What's the experience been like?
Gary. You and Joe. Well, this is actually the 3rd year running, and each year it's just even more mind-blowing. And the whole concept is that there is no agenda, and that's the magic of it, isn't it? It really is. No agenda at all. And that's how things evolve and how you can explore things. And you think about all the creative people, that's what they do. They take space, they take time out, and so we're doing it in a group. And we're all equal. There are no egos, there's nobody vying for leadership in any way, shape or form. That goes for Joe and Gary. And Joe and Gary holding that space, and it's quite amazing. So, you need to come here to experience that, and I highly recommend coming next year.
Bless you. Well, it'd be great to have you back. What do you feel you're taking out? Like when you go home tonight, what are you thinking about? What's popped for you over the last couple of days that's been helpful?
It's helped because I'm going through a major transition, deciding where I'm focusing, and it's triggered quite a few things. It's triggered the demons in me, and that's really good because that gets it out, and having that space to be able to feel safe and process it. So it's given me more clarity, more ideas of where I'm going. It's given me more confidence as well in myself and who I am and where I'm going, what I'm going to do. So watch your space, guys.
I'm so excited. Thank you, Annie.
You're welcome.
Right, George, just caught up, so I'm going to put back up.
Get over here. Wow.
I just wanted to...
Thank you, Annie.
I just remembered something.
Remembered something?
It's secretive. The venue and the talk this morning that we had about the venue and about how purpose-led it is and how everything that's surrounding us, it's 150 acres, rose garden, lake, fields, forest, trees. That's actually that's the character, that's the facilitator, really. And it's such a purpose-led, wonderful place. And I thought, actually, we've not really talked about the space yet on this, so yeah, need to bring that in, really.
It's a really good point.
Well.
I'm glad you had all that, because I cried yet again today. And hello, Tony, the amazing Tony McClellan. Good to see you. Yeah, one of the things that really hit me hard, actually, thank you for bringing that up, Joe. It's like the reason I actually had tears today, everyone, is the felt realisation in my body, and not just in, like, not my head, in my body, as Shelley shared the story of how they rescue these primates. Lots of them have been locked in, like, small cages. And I just had this really felt reaction. I almost wanted to scream as I realised that's work. Modern work in 2022 is no different, sadly. We may have more perceived freedom, but the control, the coercion, the domination, the way organisations are structured, sadly is still very conducive to that way of organising, right? It's not based on this connection, this exploration, this curiosity. It's based on certainty and assurance and domination. And that's why I had a really big reaction, because the work they're doing here at Jim Cronin Memorial Fund, they're modelling. Their primates have got a complete open space to live their life and show up fully as the primates that they are.
And what did Shelley say?
And it's just...
Set the right conditions and they heal themselves.
Say again, please. Say it close to the camera.
Set the right conditions and they heal themselves.
No one needs to tell you what to do. No one needs to tell any of us what to do. We can heal ourselves from the inside out if we create the conditions that allow people, like we've done these couple of days, to come together, to share open-hearted, vulnerable, exploratory fun, right?
Yeah,
Has been fun.
yeah.
Has it been fun? Has it been fun a bit? Yeah, some fun.
Everyone's on lunch, so look, Tony absolutely lives that, doesn't she? The environment's key. I'm just going to see if George wants to drop in.
Thank you, Tony. Absolutely spot on. That's why we love Tony so much, and I hope Tony gets here next year. But it has been just incredible. We've got the last few hours left, and hey, George.
Hello.
Thank you, mate. Thanks for popping over. So George is one of our several guests, and yeah, just love just a sense, like what's it been like for you? What did you expect coming in? Where are you now? Just give a bit of context.
I suppose in terms of expectations coming in, it was trying to get some clarity as to where I could be taking my business, and as someone who suffers a little bit with that imposter syndrome, not feeling good enough, not really sure sometimes whether what I'm doing is going to be successful or not. Being around others who may be feeling some similar emotions, but also people that are very positive, that resonate, that positivity rubs off. And through conversations and just sharing ideas, it's really helped sort of realigned where it gave me clarity as to where I was. It gives me some clarity as to where I am, but now I'm excited about where I'm going again. So this time has been really, really valuable. It's been something that I think going forward will not be something that is a nice to have in the slightest. It is absolutely a part of my year's planning in terms of building that time in to come and spend with everybody to reevaluate and to think about where I'm going to go next. So it's been hugely valuable.
No, it's great. Thanks for that, George. I love that point you're speaking about as well. It's almost giving yourself permission, right, to take 2 days out of...
Yeah.
And it's almost like we focus on ourselves last, don't we, quite often?
We do, and we talked about that earlier on, in that, I'm somebody who sort of tends to work at quite fast paces, I know you do, and giving yourself, as you say, that breathing space, that time really to reflect a little bit and to get others' opinions in terms of putting some new ideas forward. Yeah, been hugely valuable, really has.
You're a star. Thank you, George.
It's a pleasure.
Appreciate that. Oh my God, we've got the Nick. Watch out. Here comes a superstar. Be careful. Not that George wasn't the superstar. Hang on, no, Joe, get in. You can do this one. Come on.
Come on, Joe. I was going off for a little drink then. Non-alcoholic. for a shame. So, Nico, just give us an idea. I mean, answer whatever you want, but in terms of what attracted you to it, what have you got from it? How would you describe it? 'Cause it's quite difficult.
Okay. What attracted me to it is any space that Joe Homstead runs is always an inspirational one. So that's what attracted me to it. What have I got from it? I have just loved sharing, listening, and being with other people who have come here as absolute humans. Human beings where there's no judgment. It's open. There's nothing that I feel I could say and anyone would judge me for. And you could just come here and be completely your whole self.
Yeah, and we've all had some sort of revelations, haven't we, which we won't share, but again, in a really supportive way, then helping people kind of think about, so what, I guess, and
yeah, absolutely, and it's just been great to be able to feel like you can support somebody else as well, and just have conversations around their thinking, and how you feel they could move forward in their light bulb moments, which I think there's been a few.
Yeah. It's been really great, hasn't it?
Really great.
And the space as well, I was talking about just now, that's almost the facilitator, isn't it? It's the space that we've got.
The space, we've sat under the oak trees, we've sat under the pine trees, we've watched the deer run by as we've been sat having a meeting as such. We've been in the rose garden, and it's just been a lovely, lovely space to be in.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you, because I
Thank
just
you.
grabbed you last minute then. Right,
Thank you.
Gary, I don't know how to stop the live technology. Anyway, thank you ever so much, and lovely. Thanks Tony for tuning in and giving us some input and some engagement and ideas as well. So thank you. And yeah, it has been fun as well. Actually, have fun. It's been fun as well because it can sound a bit deep.
Yeah, but it has been fun. It's been
really
I think probably the best way of doing it, we said a lot, didn't we, between all of us. Like we've held it lightly. It's been deep but light.
Yeah.
Which seems quite a complex thing to try and hold, but it has been.
Yeah.
We've gone really deep, but no one's felt exposed or at risk
No.
or anything. So next year,
Yeah.
we've already booked.
Yeah.
4th, 5th, 6th of July, 2023. There's the opportunity to stay on the night before each, so on the evening of the 4th, 5th and the 6th, should you be interested. And we already have the idea, don't we, that because of the primates, just such an energetic space that we're going to stay on and spend half a day on the Friday going around the park. So not a prerequisite, but just to let people know you can select what you want. The one thing that is fixed is the 2 days, because we've realised how critical that is, right?
To be here for both. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So, maybe see you around. Thank you, Tony.
Thanks ever so much, Tony. Lovely to see you. And thanks
soon.
for watching. Bye.
Cheers, everyone. See you later.